गुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपदान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखन्वितंश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधाकान्ता नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। Hare Krishna, H. Grace Sundar Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandavad Pranam to all of you. Jai Shri Prabhupada. I have reminded everybody in the respective channels for joining in the session. So I think very soon we'll be having more audience. Meanwhile, if you have anything to open up the session, please feel free. And you can chat or voice over, whichever means you may like to. Please feel free. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please take the session forward and bless us. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhu, this is Ranjo Krishnadas. Prabhu.
Accept my obeisances, all glories to Prabhupada.
Yeah,
Yes.
Prabhu, I have a small doubt, Prabhu. Like in recent podcast, Elon Musk said, like, in future the work is going to be optional, like, the energy which is present and universe, like let's say the solar energy from the sun and energy which is present in the galaxies and all over the planet. So he mentioned a terminology called Kardashev scale. Okay, so he says that the energy whatever is already present, we take the energy from there, which is and then we bond it with our AI technology, AI robots, and AI will work for us and give us everything at free of cost. And humans will not have, humans need not work anymore. So it is, the work will be like a optional. And he mentioned that, if human want to work, they can do it like as a hobby. They can just grow some vegetables or maybe some crops, that's it. So work is going to be optional, like that he mentioned. So here my question is, like, from scriptural point of view, how do we understand that if there is no work to the humans, so what is going to happen if there is no work? And second thing is that I want to understand that, like, if we keep on taking energy of the Lord, like from the material world, we are using now water, land, and there is no gratitude, and we are taking so much of energy from now in future. So he said, like, in near 20 years it is going to happen like that. So from scriptural point of view, how do you understand that humans are, if human is free of completely work, so what is the problems or disadvantages, how are we designed? So from scriptural point of, I want like to understand. That's it.
Can you read this verse?
The internal potency of the Supreme Lord Vishnu is spiritual, as verified by the Shastras. There is another spiritual potency known as Kshetragna or the living entity. The third potency, which is known as nescience, makes the living entity godless and fills with fruitive activity.
In other words, Maya, the three energies, one is the spiritual energy, the other is the marginal energy, and the third is the material energy. So, material energy, Maya, it will make the living entity godless and you will make him work like an ass. There's no way that the material energy will let the living entity be without work. You understand? So all this hype about making people no job is not going to happen because Maya dictates the term, not Elon Musk. You understand?
Yes, bro.
And in fact, in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, nobody is free from work, not even for a moment. Everybody have to work. You understand?
Yeah, 6.38. Which verse is that?
Oh, chapter 4, Bhagavad Gita, it says, nobody can sit down for a moment, not be able to do work, you know. You can see here, there's a verse. You can read this.
3.8, right? 3.5. So everyone is forced to act helplessly according to the qualities he has acquired from the modes of material nature. Therefore, no one can refrain from doing something, not even for a moment. Yeah.
Is that?
Yes, bro.
Understand? So you cannot say they will be free from work. That's not possible. Understand?
Yes, bro.
And then what's the other question you said?
Like if we keep on taking the resources, utilizing the resources from the material world, like now we are already using a lot of land, everything, and claiming that it is mine. So next, now he says that we will be utilizing the energy from the sun and the galaxies, whatever the energy is there in the cosmic. So that we will be utilizing,
You want
like
to
that he mentioned for the energy.
read this?
So, in charge of the various necessities of life, the demigods, being satisfied by the performance of yajna, sacrifice, will supply all necessities to you. But he who enjoys such gifts without offering them to the demigods in return is certainly a thief. Okay.
So if you try to take all these things and not do any yajna, then the demigods will stop supplying you.
Yes, bro.
You understand?
Yes, bro.
Because you are a thief, you know. Huh? You understand?
Yes, bro.
You cannot steal, you know, the material energy's property. That's not possible. Understand? This is a story about how the living entities misuse, and as a result, Mother Earth took away all the things, and Prithu Maharaj had to get it back from her. There's a whole story in the Bhagavatam. You know? So try to understand in Kali Yuga, especially when they try to misuse, therefore they will have to suffer. The whole thing will become very much polluted, corrupted, and people will have so much suffering to go through. You understand? There will be no rain, there will be famine, there will be no grains, therefore no food. Huh? The government will tax the people, they cannot stand it, they will run to the forest. This is all going to come, you know. You follow? Elon Musk can talk so many things, but the real person in charge of this is Krishna, not him. You understand?
Yes, bro.
Yeah. Therefore, Krishna says Kali Yuga is an ocean of fault, you know. But only there's one good thing. If you chant, then you are relieved from all this, You follow?
Yeah.
See here, Krishna says, you want to read this?
Yes, Prabhu. Bhagavatam 12.351. My dear king, although Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. Simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom.
You understand? So we are going to face an ocean of fault, Huh? You follow?
Yes, Prabhu.
Already it is feeling already how bad it is, no?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
It's not very nice, Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
So better to get out of this mess, This is what's going to happen.
Bhagavatam 12.139. These barbarians and this geese of kings will devour the citizenry, murdering innocent women, children, cows, and brahmanas, and covering the wives and property of other men. They will be erratic in their moods, have little strength of character, and be very short lived. Indeed, not purified by any Vedic rituals and lacking in the practice of regulative principles, they will be completely covered by the modes of passion and ignorance.
This is that.
Yes, Prabhu.
You understand? I don't think anyone is intelligent should stay around for this, They should get out of this place.
Yeah.
And the only thing that will save us is the chanting. Nothing else can help us,
Yes, Prabhu. So what will be, is there any references for that, like side effects if a person is completely idle without work? What are any side effects, like is getting into too much of sense gratification, or like he turns into like demon, something like that, Prabhu?
Anyone who does not, who goes into the mode of passion and ignorance, they will end up becoming demonic, So the more and more you become demonic means you become godless.
Yeah.
And as a result of becoming godless is explained in 16th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, what are the things they will go through. Right? Because in the mode of passion they will become demonic and they develop all the demonic qualities, they will become godless and they will suffer a lot. In fact, they will go to hell. And they also go and take lower species, correct? 8.4 million species, then they end up becoming fishes or plants or snakes or what, very low birth, very painful, You understand? Those who are sinful, they go down. Those situated in the mode of goodness gradually go upward to the higher planets. Those in the mode of passion live on the earthly planet. And those in the abominable mode of ignorance go down to the hellish world. So, why you want to do all this, no? Correct? I don't think we want to become a rat or a dog, Yes?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
So we have to be careful, though. Any other questions?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dhanapranam Gesla Prabhupada. Prabhu, I have a question, Prabhu.
Yes.
Prabhu, I have two questions. My first question is, how to develop more faith and conviction in the process of Krishna consciousness and in how to develop more faith in Krishna consciousness from like strong conviction and faith.
The first thing is to associate with devotees, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
This is the verse. Prabhupada quoted this verse. So this verse he quoted, Satam prasangam mama virya samvedo pavanti hitkarna rasayana kataha tajosnat asva apavargavatmani siddharati bhakti anukramishyati. You want to read that?
Yes, Prabhu. Translation. In the association of pure devotees, discussion of the pastimes and activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is very pleasing and satisfying to the ear and the heart. By cultivating such knowledge, one gradually becomes advanced on the path of liberation, and thereafter he is freed and his attraction becomes fixed. Then real devotion and devotional service begin.
So you see, association of pure devotees will lead you to getting connected, spiritually by taking initiation, and then the rules and regulation by the mercy of the spiritual master. When you perform, you will lead you to become free from all the anarthas or sinful activities, You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
That's the process. Association leads you to a higher status where you become more fixed up, So that's what you
Yes,
want
Prabhu.
to become fixed up, So this is the process, Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So Prabhupada quoted these two verses, One is by practice, another one by association. So it all become easy when you get connected to the parampara, by a bona fide spiritual master.
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? There's no other shortcuts to that.
Prabhu, just one small just a doubt about what you said. So, Prabhu, regarding the association of devotees, sometimes, Prabhu, like for example, in my situation, I try to visit the devotees as much as possible, like monthly 2, 3 times, and stay for a few days. But
Hmm.
the rest of the time when I'm in college, then how do I, of course, there's online association, but how do I particularly take this association in a more strong way and in a more personal way? Like, for example, there's this session, but this happens like once a week.
Hmm.
So, is there any other thing particularly which I can do which will help?
If you have to do some kind of online association, there's no other choice to that, then what else to do?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, some or other you keep yourself connected,
Yes,
because
Prabhu.
this environment is very polluting, is it?
Yes,
Especially
Prabhu.
the women all around, becomes very difficult, and plus you have to work with them and all that,
Yes, Prabhu.
So if you put a young man and a young woman together, it's not very conducive,
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So we should try. Anyway, the only choice is to come out of it, That's the only thing. At least you are realizing it more and more, no?
Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhu. Definitely, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
So that is kind of solidifying your faith, You don't want to stay around anymore, So
Yes,
when
Prabhu. It's
you
very
learn,
painful, Prabhu.
yes, when you learn how to understand and become disgusted with Maya, then that is a good sign of progress, But what to do? That's why they say bite your tongue and count the days, Now the new year is going to start, and practically that's going to be another few more months,
Yes, Prabhu. 6 more months.
Uh, so they go very quickly though, and that's it. Then another kind of a battle will start because your parents will then have to realize what you want to do, no?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, definitely.
That's going to be another challenge. Anyway, we'll come to the bridge and learn how to cross it, one at a time.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm.
So, Prabhu, your summary of the answer was that associate more with devotees, and if you're staying away, then try to associate online daily as much as possible.
Yeah, as long as you keep your mind away from Maya, then you're safe, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
There's no other thing to that, You have to bring Krishna into your heart, And that is the only way, chanting Krishna's name, you know.
Yes, Prabhu.
And then trying to take Krishna prasadam, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, these are all rules and regulations that you have heard many times. Now you have to learn how to apply them, no?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes,
Hmm.
Prabhu.
Praying, you pray to Krishna, Prabhupada, please help me. So that humility is also very important, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So you try.
Yes, Prabhu. Prabhu, just one more question. My second question, Prabhu.
Hmm.
Prabhu, how to tolerate actually health issues, right? From having some health issue, some skin allergy. So how to tolerate this and practice Krishna consciousness? Because sometimes it becomes very difficult because at night it becomes difficult to sleep and the morning program it's very tiring to wake up and mind is always in a painful condition. It's always disturbed. So how to tolerate this and what to do? How to practice Krishna consciousness from in this situation?
Well, if you are serious, you will never care for the disease as long as you can get up. And you get up and just carry on your program. You understand?
Yes, Prabhu. I am doing that, Prabhu, but it's very much more distracted than usual. So I'm
Yeah,
feeling a little bit.
because your body is for not functioning well, so your mind will tend to request you to kind of take it easy and take rest and all that. That's nature of the mind. But if you become determined and you push yourself, then you see how you become much more stronger spiritually.
Yes,
And
Prabhu. Yes,
body
Prabhu.
sick now, but it will also get well since you are not very old, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
So we'd have to tolerate. Some or other wake up in the morning, chant your rounds, and you see everything else will fall in place. That's the secret.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
You try.
I am doing that, Prabhu, but sometimes even when chanting in the morning, it just gets so much painful. I can barely hear what I'm chanting at all.
Never
So that
mind.
is
Never mind. Just try to finish the routine schedule. Hmm?
yes, Prabhu.
So that you can go and take some rest and get yourself more time, more strength.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
So that way you will become very strong in your mind.
Yes, Prabhu.
But if you submit and you sleep through and then you see things
Yeah, that is
will
very
become,
dangerous.
yeah, things will
Yeah,
be not so
immediately.
correct. So you try to avoid that.
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm,
Definitely, Prabhu.
yes. And I'm sure if you have fixed up, you will overcome all the obstacles. As
Yes,
Krishna says,
Prabhu.
if you depend on me, and by my grace, you will overcome all the obstacles. But if you don't listen to me and do what you want to do, then you will be lost. Krishna said that, no?
Yes, Prabhu. That's right. Yeah.
So the whole thing is, we have been sleeping for many, many years, millions of years and millions of births. This one birth, if I cut down my sleep short, what's the problem, no? Yeah?
Yes, Prabhu. Definitely.
Mm. So anyway, we have to keep pushing until the end though. The real test is not now, the real test is when you're about to leave the body. How much you're going to
Yes,
be
Prabhu.
conscious. Yes? Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
So that is our real test.
Yes, Prabhu.
Anybody else got any other questions?
Thank you so much, Prabhu. I will try to follow whatever you are doing. Thank you, Prabhu, for your time.
Any other person?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhu.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu, today I was watching one lecture of Prabhupada in which like he was telling that harmony with nature. So he was telling that as Krishna glances over the material nature, everything like prosperizes, like every grains and water and every single thing. So Prabhu, my question is like how do I understand this, Prabhu? Like people work in the farm, like in the land to grow grains. So is that included in Krishna's glancing, or is it something uh, little I'm in doubt?
Krishna glanced into Maya and he settled a motion going. You understand? So when he starts the ball rolling, then Maya starts working. You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
And like from the sound you get air, from then air, from the ether you get sound, from sound you get air, from air you get, fire, and then water, and then the earth. And as they again interact, mind comes in, intelligence comes in, false ego, one thing after the other, whole thing starts working, no? You follow?
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
And Krishna creates all the seeds and the plants and everything one after the other. So he says that because of my seeing, everything starts happening. You follow?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm.
Yes, Prabhu. Just have to play the middle part. Like we have to take the seeds, we have to give the environment so that it
That's
can develop.
because it is us. That is because we are minute, we are limited. But God is not limited, no?
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhu.
He just by seeing he can do many things. But you have to literally do with your hands and legs and whatnot, correct? There's a difference between you and God.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm? You understand? He's all powerful.
So we have to work actually to it.
Yeah, because we are different. We are minute part and parcel of the Lord. Correct? Another
Yes,
big thing is that we can be covered by Maya. But Maya
yes,
cannot cover the Lord, no? You understand?
yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So this is how we understand his powerful position and our position. And instead of trying to become God, we should learn how to become his servant. Then the success of our life. Huh?
Yes, yes, yes.
You follow? Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm.
So, Prabhu, like how Krishna will glance, like he glances actually, but now like, present condition, the world is like everything, like soil is being polluted, water is being polluted so much. So, Prabhu, like how to solve this, Prabhu?
Your voice is breaking. You want to kind of repeat again?
Yes, Prabhu. Prabhu, actually, how to understand this, Prabhu? Like today, water, soil, everything is being polluted. So, how Lord Krishna will glance and clear? Do we have to do something to, like, do we have to please him?
Just now I quoted that verse. Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults. There's only one good thing you can do is to chant. And if you chant, then the Lord says you will very quickly overcome all these problems and come back to me. So that's all we need to do now. You understand? Our position is
Yes,
very
Prabhu.
serious because we have taken birth owing to our sinful activities. We are now put in Kali Yuga. Correct? Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
You could have taken birth in Satya Yuga or something. Why you have to take birth in Kali Yuga?
Means Prabhu, a yoga person has done much sins, so that is why he has been born in Kali Yuga.
So therefore the solution is this now. Can you read this again?
Yes, Prabhu. My dear king, although Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. Simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom.
So that's all we need to do, no? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
At least before it become even worse, better to take our time and surrender more. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm.
Then Prabhu Krishna will protect, like whoever uh, worships him, whoever does unallied devotion to him, he will preserve and take Yogakshema Miham.
It said in the Bhagavad Gita that I will protect my devotee.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu. Means he'll also supply everything what is needed, even in this dark age of Kali Yuga, where people are suffering and fighting over each other.
As long as you become his devotee, he says here boldly, my devotee will never perish. So Krishna says this. So our point is to become his devotee. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
So only a fool will not take shelter of him, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct?
Yes, Prabhu. Getting it.
So better to just surrender to him and let him take care of us, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. We should just think of how to do better service, and everything we should give it on.
Yes. That's why Krishna said, you surrender to me, I will take care of everything. Do not fear, he said. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes or no?
yes, Prabhu.
So that is where faith comes in, no? Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
सर्वधर्म परित्याज माम एकम शरणम व्रज हम त्वं सर्व पापेभ्यो मोक्ष्यामि मा शुचा. Do not fear, he says here.
Yes, Prabhu.
So why we should worry about it? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu. Okay, Prabhu. It is clear now, Prabhu. Thank you.
Any other questions? Yeah. You can read this.
May I, Prabhu?
Please read.
Yes, Prabhu. O King, one who accepts this process of devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead will never blunder on his path in this world. Even while running with eyes closed, he will never trip or fall. So, what's the real meaning, Prabhu? Like, we can, if we just surrender and we do anything, we will be protected.
Krishna says here, if you surrender to him, he will protect you. Even if you run with your eyes closed, you will never trip or fall.
Yes,
You
Prabhu.
understand?
Prabhu, and surrender means following Srila Prabhupada totally.
Surrendering, yeah, to accept everything, whatever the spiritual master says, to live under his orders, guidelines.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm? But then,
Hare Krishna, Sundar, Gopāl, Prabhu.
Yes.
I'm a French beginner. I was in ISKCON many years ago, and then I left. And I'm coming back, having known some devotees here in France from ISKM.
Hmm.
I'm doing book distribution.
Hmm.
Well, I have a dog. That's a little problem. He's very old anyway, and I'm trying to give him vegetarian food.
Hmm.
I'll start today because I just received this vegetarian food today.
Hmm.
And well, I have some association with the devotee on Sunday for the feast, but then after I'm all the time I am alone. Well, I'm doing my japa.
Hmm.
Till now I'm following the rules. I'm offering my food. But what could you suggest me? I'm concentrating most of all on hearing. When you're alone, I guess it's a little easier, or it brings benefit, I feel. But if you could suggest me something to strengthen a little, I wake up also quite early, like 4 o'clock, sometimes 3 o'clock. After at 7 o'clock, I'm completely burned. I go to sleep very early. What could you suggest me?
You want to read this?
Yes, Prabhu. I should take my glasses. Just 1 second. Okay, here they are. One should learn how to associate with the devotees of the Lord by gathering with them to chant the glories of the Lord. This process is most purifying. As devotees thus develop their loving friendship, they feel mutual happiness and satisfaction. And by thus encouraging one another, they are able to give up material sense gratification, which is the cause of all suffering. Purport. According to Srila Sridhara Swami, those who are advanced in Krishna consciousness should not envy one another or quarrel among themselves.
Don't have to read that, but this is important here. Hmm?
Yes,
So you should try to see how you can get along with the devotees, and do some program together.
yes,
Otherwise, alone, yeah, it is good for yourself, but if you help others, then the Lord will become very pleased with you.
yes,
Hmm. Preaching is what you should do. As Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also said, whoever you meet, just try to encourage them by teaching them Krishna consciousness.
yes, Prabhu.
Hmm.
Yes, sometimes it's quite difficult because they are grihasta, so I feel like not bothering them or disturbing them.
Maybe you can try to find a neutral place where they all can come to do a program together.
Yeah, my
Maybe,
apartment is very small, but still I can do something about it.
yeah, you can invite them to come for Mangala Arati and chant together, and then read the Bhagavatam together. Something you can do.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So when you do together with the devotees, then they'll give you more strength.
Yes, yes, Prabhu. I feel that strength every time I go to the temple to visit them.
Yeah.
When I leave, I feel so charged.
Hmm.
Yeah.
This is the power of association, no? So
Yes, Prabhu.
you try to go regularly to the temple. That's something that you should try.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. Which part of the world you are from?
And friends,
French, yeah?
yeah, I'm like 15 minutes from the house of Jaya Govinda, Prabhu.
That's very good then. So you work with him and it definitely, be very encouraging for your spiritual advancement.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So you try.
Hmm.
Huh?
Yes. I should ask him if we can meet a little more or if they can come here.
Yeah, if you all can find a temple place, then it would be nice. You can starting a temple. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
Anyway, you start
I,
everything starts small, you know.
yes. Yes, Prabhu.
So I will definitely like to see some big temple in France, and there will be a very big, uh, encouragement for all devotees to hear this. No, a nice temple in, I don't know which city you are in, Paris.
Yes, we are close to Paris. We are in Nancy.
Oh,
It's like 200 kilometers east from Paris, at the same level, more or less.
yeah, it's quite far away, 200 kilometers. But anyway, wherever you are, start something, no?
Yes, yes, a temple where we are will
Yes,
be great.
and that will give you a lot of strength, you know,
Yes, Prabhu.
and make more devotees, huh?
Oh, yes, Prabhu. Because I'm inviting many people to the Sunday feast, getting them to chant almost one time the Maha Mantra.
Yes,
But yes, if we had a bigger place, it would be wonderful.
yes. So you try to help Jai Govinda and see how.
Yes, Prabhu. Mm. Yeah. Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Any other questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes.
Prabhu, what do you mean by true humility, Prabhu?
What do you mean by what?
Humility.
Humility.
Yes, Prabhu. What is true humility?
Humility means to be humble, you know.
Yes, Prabhu. But how do we know that we are displaying the correct humility? Just because I am humble in front of a devotee and then talk bad about the same person behind him, that doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah, that's duplicity.
Hmm. So, what do you mean by true humility?
That means you are in your heart, you know, you are, like it is explained by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, no? That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given that verse, no? Trinadapi sunichena, taroapi saisuna, amanina mananina, kirtaniya sadahari. Right?
Yes, Prabhu.
You know the verse, right? We chant every morning, you know?
Yes, Prabhu. Shishtastakam.
Yeah. So he has defined humility in that context, you know. That one should think oneself lower than the straw in the street. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
So he said here, you can see this verse. So he went, so you can read this.
Yes, Prabhu. One who thinks himself lower than the grass, who is more tolerant than a tree, and who does not expect personal honor but is always prepared to give all respect to others, can very easily always chant the holy name of the Lord.
Hmm. So this is the what do we say, the symptom. Can you read on?
Yes, Prabhu. These are the symptoms of one who chants the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Although he is very exalted, he thinks himself lower than the grass on the ground, and a tree, he tolerates everything in two ways. What do you mean by two ways, Prabhu?
Yeah.
Last line.
Can you read?
When a tree is cut down, it does not protest. And even when drying up, it does not ask for water. Understood, Prabhu.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm.
So, how do we develop this? Does it come over time by doing devotional service in the temple, associating devotees?
Simply by chanting Hare Krishna, all the dirty things in our heart will clear, you know.
Okay, Prabhu.
So that's why we stress so much on chanting. Because by chanting, you will develop all these good qualities, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. In fact, simple experiment, you have been chanting for how long now?
5 years.
So you see any change in your consciousness?
Yes, Prabhu, a lot.
So can you imagine when you get connected officially and you take up the process even more seriously, how much more you will advance?
Yes,
Yes?
Prabhu.
So the process is working, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm.
Prabhu, but since I was already associated with ISKCON Bangalore and I left their association, they recite the same verse, they tell the same thing, but then they don't display it, right?
I think you went there talking to them, right?
I ran into the person, my folk guide, and
Oh,
then whatever he displayed was absolutely not what I just read out and what you just quoted.
see? So despite them doing all the program, why they are not making advancement? Huh?
Yes, Prabhu. So, what's the end game, Prabhu? Like, what's going to happen to them?
Well, they disobeying Prabhupada. When you disobey Prabhupada, you are disconnected. Hmm? Until
Yes.
you disconnect yourself, then yes, then you will make advancement. Hmm?
He was claiming that we are offenders of Srinivasa Govinda,
Hmm.
my folk guide.
Yes. So, who decides that? He decides or Krishna decides? Hmm?
Krishna Prabhu.
Hmm. You understand? If
Yes,
anyone
Prabhu.
is offending the Lord, he will fall down. But that's not happening. Looks like it's the other way around. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
So, time will tell, you know. Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. Prabhu, which verse is that you told about the preaching potency?
You can see if the moment you disobey, then you become useless. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
That is what happens here. You can see in this verse. The moment you offend, then you become useless. You
Yes,
want,
Prabhu. The order of spiritual master is the active principle in spiritual life. Anyone who disobeys the order of a spiritual master immediately becomes useless.
so then how you want to become useful? Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
Understand? You can read this.
Some of the disciples strictly accepted the order of the Acharya, and others deviated independently, concocting their own opinions under the spell of Devi Maya.
Gopāl.
This verse describes the beginning of a schism. When disciples do not stick to the principle of accepting the order of the spiritual master, immediately there are two opinions. Any opinion different from the opinion of the spiritual master is useless. One cannot infiltrate materially concocted ideas into spiritual advancement. That is deviation. There is no scope for adjusting spiritual advancement to material ideas.
Hmm? You
Yes,
understand?
yes,
Correct?
Prabhu.
When you try to become more than the spiritual master, then everything is finished. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct.
Yes, Prabhu.
So we should be very careful, you know. Can you read this?
Only fools give up the service of a spiritual master and think themselves advanced in spiritual knowledge. In order to check such fools, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself presented the perfect example of how to be a disciple. A spiritual master knows very well how to engage each disciple in particular duty. But if a disciple, thinking himself more advanced than his spiritual master, gives up his orders and acts independently, he checks his own spiritual progress. Every disciple must consider himself completely unaware of the signs of Krishna and must always be ready to carry out the orders of the spiritual master to become competent in Krishna consciousness. Understood, Prabhu.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
When you try to become more than the spiritual master, then it's going to be trouble. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Since you were there 5 years, you can see. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Yes, he was very infuriated with me. He didn't like me the way I was talking to him. I was quoting. He didn't read even one verse that I quoted.
Hmm.
He was very angry. He was shouting, and then in the end, he told, "Don't show me your face ever again. I get lost." That's what he told.
Yeah, this is what happens, when you give advice to fools. They only get angry.
Yes,
Upadesyanti
Prabhu.
murkanam nasantehe prakopaya, he says. You try to give advice to fools, they only become angry.
Mm.
Follow.
Yes, Prabhu.
Plus you are quoting Shastra, he is not even wanting to read that.
Yes.
That shows. Correct.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. And the skies cannot quote even one verse, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
What is their level of advancement?
He was being very sentimental. He didn't listen to whatever I have to say.
Because they think they know better, no? You're right.
Yes, Prabhu.
What have I got to learn from you? That's the mood.
Yes, Prabhu. He got triggered when I told him about Vaishnava etiquette. CC Madhya, which you quoted, right? CC
Mm.
Madhya 23.10.
Mm.
Every Vaishnava must regard and call each other Prabhus and Matajis, respectively. He got triggered for that, and that's when he shouted. And he told, "Don't show me your face ever again. Get lost."
I think you have saved yourself from seeing a sinful person.
Yes, Prabhu.
I mean, from here you can tell, no? Correct?
Yes. That's why I wanted to ask, what is humility then? He claims himself to be very humble and display a lot of humility and tolerant.
And when you question him, he becomes a full-fledged, rascal.
Yes, Prabhu.
So this is how you see. You follow.
Yes, Prabhu. Understood.
Hmm. So we should learn how not to do all this kind of things. That is the test actually. So if you can
Yeah.
become humble whenever this is happening, then it shows how you are controlling your senses.
Yes, Prabhu.
So anyway, we carry on our work, huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hmm.
Hare Krishna.
Any other questions?
Prabhu, just one small question, Prabhu.
Yes.
Prabhu, so many, I just visited my hometown, Kanchipuram, recently. So I was hearing from my grandmother that, many people, like many old people, after they retire from their whatever family life, I mean, work life, they
Hmm.
just come to live in Kanchipuram. And then it seems that there is I don't know, it's like a folklore or like from Shastra, I don't know. But they say that if you leave your body in such a place, then immediately you go back to Godhead, no matter what. Is it true, Prabhu?
Yeah, definitely it's a holy place because it's the birthplace of Ramanuja Acharya, no? Yes. And Varadaraj Perumal is there, no? Hello, you there? So the deity they spoke to a disciple of Ramanuja. Is it not?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
It's a very holy place, no? Kanchipuram.
So if they're karmis, Prabhu, if they're like totally like not in line with devotional principles, and many of them I've seen, they're actually like they come from Brahmin families, so they're also very puffed up. Like even these like Sri Vaishnavas, like whenever I go, they always like look at I mean Hare Krishna devotees in a very weird, like kind of like who are these people, outsiders kind of manner. So even though they have such tendencies, or on the other hand, if they're like not offensive, but still they're not very devotionally inclined, but still they leave their body in such a place, they go back home, back to God.
If they're seriously practicing, you cannot just claim, but no doubt, even if they are, very degraded or whatever, but holy place is very powerful. I just show you one verse.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, can you read this?
Yes, Prabhu. Okay. Yes, Prabhu. For those who live in Bhadra Krishna, the district of Mathura, I am the object of all worship. Even if the residents of that place fail to properly cultivate the religious principles that one should observe in the Holy Land, they still become devoted to me just by virtue of living there. Even if Kali, the present age of quarrel, has them in his grip, they still get credit for living in this place. My devotee who lives in Mathura is just as dear to me as you, Brahma, and your sons, Rudra, and his followers, and Goddess Shri and my own self.
So
Oh,
you see how powerful it is in staying in a holy place.
yes,
Understand?
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
So, at Ramanuja's birthplace, this Kanchipuram, very sacred, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So we cannot doubt that. That's why India it's called a Punya Bhumi.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm? Anyone who takes birth in Punya Bhumi gets a lot of spiritual benefit, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
And if they break the principles, even, it says here, you see how the Lord still give them mercy. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu. Very fortunate. Yeah.
Hmm. So we cannot, I mean, it says that if anyone stays in Puri and still, eats fish and all that, they still go back to Godhead.
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhu.
So I don't know, it's not some ordinary place though, India. Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu. So because I was asking this question because like my grandmother also, I think she has a wish to like leave her body there because my grandfather, he was born and he passed away there. And my grandmother, she does not like to go anywhere else. She just likes to stay there, even though she's alone. So I was just asking out of curiosity.
You can also read this verse.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Bhagavatam 5:921 translation. Since the human form of life is a sublime position for spiritual realization, all the demigods in heaven speak in this way. How wonderful it is for these human beings to have been born in the land of Bharatavarsha. They must have executed pious acts of austerity in the past, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself must have been pleased with them. Otherwise, how could they engage in devotional service in so many ways? We demigods can only aspire to achieve human births in Bharatavarsha to execute devotional service, but these human beings are already engaged there.
So I'm sure they will be chanting Ram's name. I think most of them chant Ram's name, no?
The Sri Vaishnavas, Prabhu?
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Om
Yes, Prabhu.
Narayana, something they chant, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Can you read this also?
Yes, Prabhu. Sure. Translation. The demigods continue after performing the very difficult tasks of executing Vedic ritualistic sacrifices, undergoing austerities, observing vows, and giving charity. We have achieved this position as inhabitants of the heavenly planets. But what is the value of this achievement? Here, we are certainly very engaged in material sense gratification, and therefore we can hardly remember the lotus feet of Lord Narayana. Indeed, because of our excessive sense gratification, we have almost forgotten his lotus feet. Translation. A short life in the land of Bharatavarsha is preferable to a life achieved in Brahmaloka for millions and billions of years, because even if one is elevated to Brahmaloka, he must return to repeated birth and death. Although life in Bharatavarsha in a lower planetary system is very short, one who lives there can elevate himself to full Krishna consciousness and achieve the highest perfection, even in this very short life, by fully surrendering unto the lotus feet of the Lord. Thus one attains Vaikuntha Loka, where there is neither anxiety nor repeated birth in a material body.
So you understand? Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So I'm sure, holy place has got its potency. Hmm? Not an ordinary place, it's the birthplace of a very great Acharya, no? Ramanuja himself. Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So I guess your grandmother, in that sense, is fortunate because she realized this is place she wants to leave her body. Hmm? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu. I also gave her Prabhupada book, so she's reading. So kindly please do pray for her and give her your mercy so she takes more advantage, Prabhu. She's chanting one round now.
Oh, I thought the other way around. She's in a holy place. I'm in Mayapur,
No, no, Prabhu. You have to give your blessings to her, Prabhu. She has to learn a lot from you and other devotees also.
Anyway, she's fortunate, huh? And plus, you are also the grandson, so you are chanting, correct?
Yeah, but I don't know, Prabhu. I'm very fallen. I don't have many good qualities.
All this comes up, no? Correct? Hmm?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, hope I can join full time strongly, Prabhu. That's all.
Yes. Otherwise, how? Because you're coming in her line, no? That's why you are getting to get her benefit. Yes?
Yes,
Hmm.
Prabhu.
Hmm. So anyway, she's very fortunate.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. Any other questions?
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for your time.
Hmm.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes.
Please accept my humble obeisance, All Lordship Prabhu, All Lordship Prabhu. So I
Hmm.
have one question, Prabhu.
Yes.
This I like to do book distribution more and more,
Hmm.
but always, can you give me some ideas about how to do that book distribution more and more? Like what I'm doing already book distribution I'm doing. But I want to do more and more for pleasing Prabhupada and Krishna. Every time, whenever I'm going outside for book distribution, I'm burdened to Prabhupada and Krishna, take blessings, then I'm going. But still, I want to take some ideas about book distribution, Prabhu, because Prabhupada says book distribution is very important. Sorry.
So you are praying to them, no? Prabhupada and Krishna, no? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
And pray also to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Sure.
Hmm. And I'm sure they will give you more intelligence how to do.
Okay, Prabhu.
If you can put a book table, that'll be nice. More people will understand, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
So you try. If you can put a book table, then
Hmm.
you can go and sell more books, no?
Yes, Prabhu. We used to do, I used to put book table, but could not sell more and more. I want to sell more and more books, but it's not happening much. Sometimes I'm selling so many books, sometimes very less, like that. Just sometimes I'm getting discouraged without no books, like that.
No, that's always the case, Every book distributor want to distribute more and more, no? Yes?
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
So you try, maybe you can go to the shop and ask them to sponsor 10 guitars, 100 guitars, like that, no?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
So if they sponsor, then you can give out more books, correct?
Okay, yes, Prabhu.
You try. Maybe that's another way to get your book distribution score up, no? If one
Yes,
person can sponsor 10 guitars and one person can sponsor 20 guitars like this, and
yes,
definitely
Prabhu.
expand your book distribution, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
You go to the shops and ask each one, and this I'm sure they will be interested on, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Being Indians, they also want to do some punya, no? Correct?
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
So you try, you go and ask for sponsorship. I'm trying to distribute more books. You think you can sponsor 10 guitars, 20 guitars, like that? I'm sure how much is that? You put the price and you go and get the orders, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Why don't you try this?
Sure, sure, Prabhu.
You can say for Gita Jayanti, I want to give more 1000 books, my plan. You like to sponsor how many books? Like this, you can ask, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
You try. You try. So
Okay, okay, Prabhu.
many Indians would like to help in this, no?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Very good program. Distribute more books, huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
How's the preaching in Hyderabad?
Yes, Prabhu. It's going on well, Prabhu. Every day I'm doing book distribution and also in market areas, all everywhere I'm doing prasan distribution. Also, we're doing. So for now, we are getting free flowers and fruits, vegetables also.
Very good.
Prabhu.
Very good.
Yeah, by book distribution also getting more contacts also.
Good. Very nice
Yes,
to hear.
Prabhu.
Things are developing there in Hyderabad. Keep
Yes,
pushing.
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. And yes, Prabhu. Actually, I want to share one more good news. Just yesterday only confirming there are one committee hall nearby our address. The people was agreed to use that committee hall to giving Bhagavad Gita classes weekly, Prabhu. So that every Sunday classes will going to happen, Prabhu, from next week.
This is very good news.
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhu.
So keep pushing, huh? It'll be very nice. Eventually somebody will give you some land to build also, temple.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
So you keep trying. Very happy to hear this good news.
Sure, all by your blessings, Prabhu. Really good.
I don't
Everything
know how much
properly.
Prabhupada and Krishna's blessing is there.
Sure, Prabhu. Sure, Prabhu.
Very nice news. I'm very happy to hear this.
Yes, sir. Actually, today I was personally want to call you and inform you this, but unknowingly immediately just opening.
Very good, very good. Happy to hear this. Then you can do Sunday, very nice program, no?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Very good. Keep up this preaching. Huh?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Any other questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Prabhu, I want to ask one more question regarding. Prabhu, like 1 month ago, I told my friend to read Bhagavad Gita. So he told me that I have a book of Bhagavad Gita. No, sorry, PDF of Bhagavad Gita, and it was not of Srila Prabhupada. So, Prabhu, like that time was not able to tell. Like, I just told that this is the most expressed and this is the most original Gita. Like how to face these kind of person, Prabhu, who say that we have Gita in our home, we have Gita Press. Gita Press is very common, Prabhu, like Indian people.
No, you must say the Bhagavad Gita must come from Parampara. You understand? Although they
Yes,
may have the Gita from Gita Press and all, but that's a question of Parampara. Parampara is the disciplic succession. So unless the person who is writing the book is connected to the Parampara, the book will not have sufficient spiritual potency. You understand?
yes, Prabhu.
That's why you must show the parampara in our Bhagavad Gita. See, from Krishna to Brahma down to Prabhupada. This is the line. If your book hasn't got this kind of parampara, then the potency is not good, no? You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
So you have to explain like that. In fact, Krishna also talk about the parampara, you know. You see in the chapter 4 of the Gita, Krishna said this is coming in parampara. I spoke first to the sun god, you know, right?
Yes,
So
Prabhu.
them these verses, see how Krishna is explaining to Arjuna.
Yes, Prabhu.
See the word here, the Lord says, I spoke this science first to the sun god, you know. I instructed this perishable science of yoga to the sun god, and then sun god, his name is Vivasavan, and Vivasavan instructed to his Manu, and Manu instruct to his son Ishwaku. You see how the parampara is coming?
Yes, so this verse I may show them who is telling like that.
To them like this, and then you see Krishna is using the word here, parampara. Evam parampara proktam imam rajurishwa viduha. So this parampara, you see, very important. If your Gita is not connected to the parampara, then it is not very potent, you know. You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
That's why you can see, although the Gita press and everybody printing so many Gitas, not anyone becoming a devotee. Why? Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct? You
Yes,
should.
Prabhu. They are just keeping the Gita in the home and they say we have Gita. But they don't study and like how they will connect to Prabhu.
Yeah,
Like it is
that's the
not connected
thing.
to Parampara, how they
That's,
will.
that's precisely our point. Unless you hear from a bona fide realized soul, this message will not act. You
Yes,
understand? So you must impress on them why we are recommending this Gita as it is. You understand?
yes, Prabhu.
Although everyone's saying they have the Gita, but they don't know what's inside the Gita.
Prabhu, actually, they even also say that this some devotee has been written this and like that. One person was telling me like that. Devotee has written this book.
Okay, you ask him who's the devotee. If he says some devotee has written, he should not be shy to tell us who's the devotee, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct.
Yes,
If devotee has written it, then the Gita will be very popular. So ours is written by a very great devotee, Srila Prabhupada, and whole world is accepting. So why don't you read this one?
yes, Prabhu.
Understand? Correct?
Yes,
So you should encourage them to read Prabhupada Gita, because Prabhupada Gita will change person's life, you know.
yes, Prabhu.
And you say, I am personally reading and I can see how this book is so powerful. Is it not?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
So you should impress on them. And then you can show the disciplic succession, Krishna and Brahma and Shiva, like this is coming down. Correct?
Yes, so if I show that and Evam Parampara Prasnam, then they will be like, yeah, they will understand them.
Correct. You explain to them, why this parampara is important. If the parampara is broken, as Krishna is saying here, then the message is lost. You see?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Because the success, but in due course of time, the succession was broken. And therefore, the science as it is appears to be lost. So in other words, if you don't come from parampara, then it is broken, and then you will not get the connection.
Yes, Prabhu.
So you should explain this, no? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
You try to explain and see. If sometime if they say they got Gita, you should ask them to read the Science of Self-Realization, and that is
Yes,
a more very important book. You
yes,
understand?
Prabhu. Firstly, if they will study that, then they will be understanding Gita very much better.
Yes, then they may go back to reading the Gita. So you try some way.
So means if anyone says me that I have Gita, so I may ask him which Gita. If he says Prabhupada Gita, then okay. If not, then I may tell the importance of Prabhupada's Gita is the original as it is
Ask
free
them,
parampara.
you can ask them to come for these classes. We have so many online classes. Yeah, so many devotees are giving Gita classes in different languages and all. You can ask him to also join for that.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, either
Mm.
in YouTube or in this Telegram group, anywhere
So
I can try to
so
make him
many
join.
classes are conducted by our devotees. They can easily come to any one of them, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
So
I'll keep in mind this, Prabhu.
yes, so many ways, you can hear, then you can ask questions. Because while you read, then you will have questions, no?
Yes, Prabhu. Sure.
That's where you encourage them. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
You try any ways to get him to be a devotee. That's the main thing.
Yes, Prabhu. One more thing. If I have distributed one book, like Prabhu, what I remember, 2 months back I had given one book, Chant and Be Happy to one person. So, is our duty is just to give the book, and or should we connect to them regularly to encourage them to join a group and chant and
It'd be nice if you can talk to them regularly, because just like school, the student goes to school regularly, correct?
yes, Prabhu.
Because the teacher has to coach the student, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
So the teacher will give homework, the teacher will encourage, the teacher will try to teach, so that the students will become more, what we say, proficient, is it not?
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
The same way you as a teacher, you are a little bit more advanced, why not teach him how to become a devotee?
Yes, Prabhu. Actually, I am not advanced, Prabhu. I may connect to group or I just may say that yeah, you can chant more. I may share some good verses on chanting.
So that's how you encourage him, no? Whatever you have learned, you teach, no? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
So in this way you help him. Huh?
Yes, Prabhu. But
Hmm.
Prabhu, should we do this to every single person whom we distribute the book?
Whoever is favorable, you can always cultivate him.
Yes, Prabhu. Because I'm not just started doing. Sometimes occasionally I distribute to someone in my college or outside if I go to temple or somewhere.
Hmm.
But in future I'll be doing much more book distribution. So there will be
Yes.
too many people, Prabhu. So this how to connect to too many people.
You connect
How,
them to the group, You connect them to the group.
I may share the group link to them.
Then from the group they will make advancement.
Yes,
Yes?
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Can you try? Uh,
Yes,
India
Prabhu.
has so much people, no? So there's so much opportunity also.
Yes,
Help everybody. How much you can help, you help.
yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Means depending on person, if he is little open, I may regularly connect. If he is like not much open, then I may tell, okay, you just read the book. Firstly, complete and finish the reading, then I may give him another one, or later on in the
Mm.
group link. Accordingly, to do.
Yes, According to the person's capacity, you give your association.
Yes, Prabhu.
Anyway, keep doing this very nice work. Preaching is the number one job in our Krishna consciousness movement,
Yes,
because Krishna also become very pleased if someone teaches someone about Krishna.
yes, Prabhu. Prabhu, actually, I am not doing very openly. What I am doing is I am wearing tilak, and if I go to the mess anywhere in my college, people see me. So some people had approached me, what is this tilak and this that. Then I said him that I am connected to uh, our like Krishna consciousness movement. I
Mm,
showed him the group link, and I
mm,
tried to made him join the group and said
mm,
him to chant regularly like that. And I'm not personally going, Prabhu. Like in big book distribution, we should go to people and give the book. That thing I'm
mm.
not doing, Prabhu, right now.
Anyway, whatever way you try,
Yes, Prabhu.
doesn't matter. The main thing is to get the success, of giving a book, either this way or that way or any way. You
Yes,
understand?
Prabhu.
Mm,
Instead of that thing, I also have to do. No? I have to go
mm.
to people to distribute the book.
Yes. Krishna will give you intelligence, how to do more and more. Okay?
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm.
Okay, Prabhu, I'll try to do my best.
Very good. Keep up, huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Very nice. I'm very happy to hear this. Preaching is what Prabhupada will be very pleased, especially in
Yes,
the universities. Prabhupada say many young people, they are more receptive because they are starting their lives, no?
yes, Prabhu.
Mm. Their mind is also not so much contaminated, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm. So you try, huh?
Yes, Prabhu. I'll do. Prabhu.
Very good.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Any other questions? All right, looks like everyone is little silent. We'll then stop here, I think, huh?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Just small one question left, Prabhu.
Mm.
Prabhu, I had a kind of a friend, not too close. So he saw me once in the train that I was reading Science of Self-Realization. So he was interested. He saw the contents and everything. He took a photo of that. Then actually, but Prabhu, he is a person who says too much bad words, and also I don't know. He may be having some bad habits also. So should I give him the book and encourage uh, and come to the group, Prabhu?
Yeah, that is the beauty of our religion. We can convert anybody from any class to become a very high class devotee, That's the power of Krishna consciousness. Jagai
Yes,
and
Prabhu.
Mada is Jagai and Mada is a good example, Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So you go and give him the book, no problem.
No, he was interested actually. He was interested. Oh, nice book, he told. And
You go
that
and
means that it is good.
give him the book, okay?
Okay, Prabhu.
Very good. Okay, then we will take leave from all of you. Thank you for
So,
your.
Prabhu, we have a
One appreciation to
event.
Hare Krishna, all glories to Prabhupada. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, thank you very much, Prabhu. Shri Radhe Vansha Kalpataru Shivas Nidya Chaitan Bam Joshna Abhyan Vandama
Thank
Ananda
you so much,
Kodavishna
Prabhu.
Dev Prabhupada
Jai.
Jai. Thank you.
Jai.